So talking about the materials in a bonsai garden, I think in this spot we have all kinds of different uses of the materials. You know, the flooring, it's sand, yellowish color sand, which is the flooring of all the exhibition area. No? I like this because it takes the light. If it were lawn, we talk about the lawn as being part of it, it will take a lot of light, this green light from the rest. This with the concrete walls in gray color and with the wood in some of the screen of the panels, that gives the light to the trees. It's not a small issue. I mean, it doesn't. It's going with a big garden, with a small garden. We are talking about light, about color, about contrast. So that's it. The stones I'm using here are granites, this kind of stepping stones over the pond. I have a turtle stone which is oxygen the mix, which is over there. It's pulleys in the and I call it turtle stone because it's like the shell of a stone, korabuki. Another look to the Japanese aesthetic, but in a modern way. I love to have the walls like embraced with natural stones. It seems that it takes out the too much hard and tough angle of the concrete. The concrete is done with wood. I mean, the casting is done by wood, which is a small detail, which is the same wood that we have here in this in the screen of this paint. You see, this is kind of a tech with iron and with the concrete cast with the same wood. No, small details. This is the world of the details. No, you have here to watch the tree like a slate, and you place here and just look at the tree, and the tree has a base of a slate of 3 cut stones and the stone on top of it, more organic, over a limit, a frame of wood from the train railways, old one, with pebbles from the Madrid River, Manzanares, and this stone was a suiseki given by my friend Toru Suzuki, a master of bonsai. I have one tree here, very special from him. No, so you see that everything is linked with everything. Now the homogeneous finishing of all. That's the point. Okay, this about the selection of the materials and about the budget and about everything. As I said before, this is not a matter of budget. Of course, if you go up to a lot of surface with stone, it will cost more than only sand. But it's a matter of taste and of not trying to do too much, overdo. So this is very simple. This is the sand that is used in the bullfight rings in Spain. This is very cheap. I mean, this is just sand, and the wood of the railways recover. They were cheap. I don't know now if it's became an antique, but it's cheap. No, these stones I take them from. It's not material. It's how you use the material. This, for example, these stepping stones over the pond. The fact that we want to have is some sense of danger if you cross, the stability, no? And it happened that here the only ones that cross this pond are the Japanese or the children. That's a joke I always say to people, because people are like, and that's how you find these stones that seems that have always been here, because you go to the store of a stone or whatever, and then you, in between hundreds of stones, you choose the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 stones that works together. No, it's a matter that you spend your time, because the cost is going to be same. This is a stone that is not especially expensive, no. So another time again is to try. Then, if you are using the sand for the general area, use the sand for the general area. Don't mix and have a piece with alone, a piece with sand, a piece with. Be very, very neat, very simple. Don't give in a bonsai garden, the tree is the important thing. The tree is the important thing, even more than whatever. So don't give the rest. Give the rest. The rest should be. It needs to have what Japanese call the wabi-sabi, which is the taste, the sense of age, the simplicity, all of that. No, and that is done with poor material. Is completely the opposite of having finishing with gold, with polish marble. We are in another mood. That's another thing, completely different. No, so that's more about I don't want to see the shiny pot in this tree. I want to see the tree, it all, and this is part of it. So that concept should be applied to the rest of the garden. To build a garden, you need to know where you can find the different materials. You know, so about plants, that's easier. In any country, you can find plants, things like that. The materials, it depends. I mean, choosing the local materials, I insist, because it's not a matter to bring Japanese stones to do your garden. Use your stones. I'm sure in Spain we have a lot of quarries, so it's easy to have a store of a stone for pavement and for surfaces. No, so go there, or if you know some quarry, try to find who has the material and adapt to that. It's not that you want a round stone like this one. This is maybe it's only in Spain, so you have to find what is in your local place, and then change your prejudged ideas, adapt to what you have in your surrounding area, and